Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel.
Oh, no.
Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel?
There was something you didn't know at that time.
Wait. You don't mean...
The fact that people can be turned into water.
You're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water?
After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people.
Let's go, Maluz. What the heck?
First is Florent, Spina de Rosula's senior
Dirty
advisor.
dog.
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières. The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina de Rosula and
Dog.
the guards.
If you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
We've got another trial on our hands.
Oh.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. No, well, I'm not swimming now. What happened?
According to Maluz's info, the synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance.
I legit just swim. Okay, then. All right. I was just swimming. Yes. And what? Oh wait, this one. Talk to Paimon. How do we talk in underwater?
Finally found it.
Ooh.
So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base.
That's adorable.
Sure doesn't seem out of the ordinary at all.
Well, they don't want it to stand out. Yes, but I'm sure what we find inside will be extraordinary.
You're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms.
Okay.
Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
I hope. Meanwhile, inside the Opera Epiclese. I hope.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia.
Oh gosh.
Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
No.
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right?
Oh my gosh, he wants a duel. He's a duel fanatic. I forgot.
In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right?
Oh
I've got to
gosh.
admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I
Sheesh.
privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Oh, wow.
Hey, don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
He's just asking for it.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man. Huh? What's going on?
Oh gosh.
Why is she interjecting again?
She did the right thing.
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness.
Oh, Nouvelle, I don't know if you want to tell that to Navia.
But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics? We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
Oh gosh, that's gonna be tough for Navia.
And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default, correct?
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway. So I'll take you up on that offer.
When he said young lady, he must be a gentleman, kind
So,
of.
Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted.
And he just like, okay.
Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
Marcel.
That person is...
Gonna be tough on her. Wait, I'm controlling her? Huh? Okay. Hold on. Is it this one? This one.
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Why am I having these little blackout thingy right now?
Huh? What Confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
Oh, that is perfect then.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Oh,
Please let me
gosh.
remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
I legit just saw a TikTok of someone saying that a social media mother just made a false accusation just for clout, basically. I heard of that one. Kind of
Yes,
like this.
I do.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court. Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
This is gonna be rough. After some time, a shocked and confused Marcel is brought to the stand.
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Interesting.
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on.
You're just suspicious.
I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
But I see some evidence that really points towards you.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your charges.
Oh gosh, evidence
I would
time?
like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father? Come on, why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
Right.
In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Oh, we're against Nouvelle.
On
What?
the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières.
This is basically trial gameplay with Navia, I'm pretty sure.
During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques'
I
life.
think I know some of these evidence. Yeah, that looks like that's basically Callus.
The suspect
Callus-
did not
Oh!
dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel.
That's Navia's father? Dang!
Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries.
I don't know why I take the liking of Eye Patch.
These are the known facts about the case.
Alright, let's do this.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene.
I need to pay attention because the last time I didn't really pay attention, I became stupid. So,
Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
bam! Well, there's nothing to bam about. Spina de Rosula hosted a large... That one's right. 2 gunshot, according to... This one has to be a loophole. Hold on. Hold on. Holding a gun. Maybe this one?
Something's...
Shut up. Never mind. Okay, so hold on. It has to be this one. No! I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. Okay. It has to be one of these. Gardamax. Jack's family. Was there more into the incident? This one. Yes.
Testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin.
I hope that's a little bit better. Okay. Ooh, Navia's dad looked good. Anyway, yeah, I was thinking something like, it's saying that Callus have the motive to kill, but then, Jacques' family was like, nah, no way. Jacques decided to give up his assassination plan and sought protection from Callus instead. Yeah. And then this one has to be another loophole thing. Callus did not bring... Wait. Hold on. Can I see that? 3 years ago, in addition, this one. Right? Yeah, I knew it.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
Yeah. Yeah, there's... I thought for a minute that was like something with the third person. I thought that was right already, but then it says something about the clothes thingy. Third person barge into... Yeah. This one has to be a loophole thing too. To have missed while the second... I don't know about this one. That's true. So, first shot may have missed while the second one... Possibly you. No? Okay, hold on. As a result, They concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken the deduction based on the that there's no third person. Identify loopholes. Not this one. Yep.
A pile of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene, and that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
There it is.
Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
Oh my gosh, this looks freaky as heck.
So that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
You're sounding a little bit evil there for a
Mr.
moment.
Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Nivelle, you are too nice if you are trying to educate him on that.
But I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine two things. One, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
Shut the freak
I may
up.
not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
She is actually smart and mature right now. Must be from that first case thing.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Why in the world did... She just read my mind.
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
That's almost what I said.
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave.
I don't know why that's... Well...
At that time,
Never
Spino di
mind.
Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What?
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this
Yeah.
opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retain the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
Let's go, Navia.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Corin.
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand.
Corin.
I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Yes, I did.
She's hot. Sorry.
As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
Let's go,
I
Farina.
concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
What do you mean?
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And, at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
Don't be
No
mean.
need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to
Silver.
refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
I don't know what she can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter?
Yeah, cut the
If I
gaslighting
were to
BS.
dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
Let's go, Navia.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage.
Shneznaya, so he's another reason to
But
suspect
the
him.
disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
That is true.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my mistake.
That is true.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances?
Unless you're not really Marcel.
You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time.
Come on. The timing would be... Yeah, wasn't it that Vache kinda was not even in the record at all? But he kinda is, kind of. I don't know. I really am suspecting you.
Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
I really think he's the one.
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
Shut up.
At this rate, Nagi will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
Shut up.
I think you've done a
hate the
superb job
audience.
of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life.
I really don't like the audience, I swear.
But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings.
Shut the F up.
Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
You're really gaslighting her.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache?
Let's go!
Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
Then why were you surprised?
I was waiting for you to say that.
A little while earlier at the entrance of the synth production base. Okay, cool. Ah, let's go swimming. Let's go swimming. Ah, okay. Kind of funny. Tartaglia is here, but also in the court. What the heck? What's this? Door of Resurrection? Oh wait, are we in the duel thingy? You know what? First time without Zhongli. Let's do this. It's fine. We got it. What the heck? Oh, is that a new one?
Surprise!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to be doing this. And then... No, you're good, you're good, you're good. There's no point in using her ult just yet.
Whoa! The floor is going up!
Going up, going up.
Because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Any more? Okay. Ooh, this is pretty. Ooh, okay.
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Oh gosh, puzzles. Wee. Oh. Hold on. This. And then I need you, and then what's the button? This one. Bam. Wait. There we go. Here we go, and kaboom. Oh, I didn't mean that. F. There you go. Ah, easy. Okay.
The water level is
Yay!
But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
It's okay. Oh, I forgot that Lynette can do that. Oh, that was... Well, that was somewhat pretty. Alright, let's go. Whee! Bam, 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 and then boom.
There is no escape.
You're mine.
I messed up. Ah, freak.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Oh, let's go. Yeah. All right, and then you. Da-dum-bum. Oh. There you go. That should be enough. Just let Lynette hop over and we're good. Okay. We're fine. Okay.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Can I switch? Yay, nice. Oh. Go back down. Let me see if I can jump this. Gotta make it very nice and... Whee! Nice, that was cute. Okay. Do we just go down here? Ooh! Are there any chests? No. I don't think so. Oh, that's gorgeous. Hold on, fine. Okay. Alright, then go like this. Let the magic begin.
Let the magic begin.
Exactly what I just said. Oh, fudge.
Couldn't let your guard down.
Ow, rude. Okay, come on, come on. Come on. Bam. Then switch and go. No, I want Lynette. Oh. Oh, wait. Okay, no, I'm fine. Mm-hmm. And then, let's see. Oh.
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum. Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
If I'm not mistaken, he's being charged by Navi as we speak.
That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navia.
You forgot all that, Paimon? Okay, look for clues. There's no button! Okay, we'll just have to look at everything. Oh. I'm mean, I just realized. Or at least I'm me.
Whoa. There's so much synth here. And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
I was about to say there are so many items.
Mixing in progress. Ready to drink. Stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled. There's even fruit-flavored synth?
Well, that definitely proves that this is where they produce synth.
Yep, it's super obvious.
Yep, there it is. And then... we examined that already, huh?
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research.
Okay.
Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 20
Oh my gosh, that's so many. Calm down, Paimon.
Sorry, Traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before.
It is actually scary.
How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone?
Agree.
I read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
I agree. The goal of the researcher is to save his lover, a woman called Vignier, who was dissolved. I pronounced that wrong, I'm sure.
That's why he did all of these experiments.
It's a Vache!
Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
There's another name here. Vache.
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
No. He is the researcher.
You mean Vache is the one who did all of these... experiments?
Yes. He signed off on a bunch of the experiment reports. The voice I heard from the fountain was probably Vignier.
So that's it! Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either! If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
There must be more to this than meets the eye.
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
Vache's experimental records, which I'm not going to read. I can read it during the case itself. Alright, this one should be the... I don't know. I'm assuming there's 3 evidence, maybe?
Here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes.
You don't have the glasses, though.
Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him.
It's probably related to his and Jacques' case.
Yep. It's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it.
Freaking Vache.
This should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else?
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
They planned this well in advance.
They're all just so evil.
So messed up. There more? There's more. Huh. Did I not check this one? Never mind.
What's all this? Aw, it's a bunch of really cute things. Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
There's a name too.
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
They probably belong to the victims.
Huh? You mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought here?
I should have looked at this one first, I'm sure.
And then they were turned into water. And all the boxes of things. These names. That means... Oh, this is terrible.
When they got dissolved, huh? Alright, so what else? This one? No way, that can't be them.
There's an important looking basin over here. And it's full of water.
Oh, okay, sorry. It's the water from the primordial sea.
That means this is where they make all the synth. And that special water is the main ingredient. If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth. But the pure stuff can dissolve a human. Paimon will take
Sheesh.
notes on this incriminating evidence.
Oh, that's it?
We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on. But
Who really is this Vache?
yeah, we
Vache.
haven't found anything that reveals his true identity. No wonder even Nervalette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
Clever, but maybe not clever enough. Let's look again.
Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
Yeah. Maybe up here? No? Are we looking at all of our stuff again? Or are we looking at this one here? No. Do we have to... Bookshelf? No. There's something here? No. There's something here? No. Is there another place that we can go to? What about here? No? Dang it. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. This one. This one. We already got that. Got that. What, are we looking at the stuff again? Is it really
Take that side and Paimon will take this side. Check everything carefully. We'll find something for sure.
Okay, after some time. Why that?
Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
Seriously. Paimon, I found it.
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see. Vignier. Isn't that Vache's lover's name?
Okay, the Vignier. Okay.
Then
What?
you found her diary. Let's see. Aw. It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. She was so sweet, too. Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now.
Take a look at this page. She made a list of baby names. I can't read that.
So many. A whole page's worth. But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final name she decided on was
Is it Marcel?
Marcel.
Oh.
Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vignier's grown son?
I figured it out. Let's go, Paimon. Oh, that's sad.
Hey! Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
He picked that name. He picked that name just because because she wants that name for their future child. Oh. No way.